Welcome everybody to another episode, another part of the series of me trying to learn data structures and algorithms. Well, the thing is, for me, I've been trying to consistently learn how to do the sliding window algorithm, and they're one and the same, not one and the same, but they're constantly, I guess, they're common pairs. Like if you're doing a sliding window, you're also doing this form, another data structure, another algorithm. I mean which is oh man, I'm just blanking out on it right now, so now I have to go back. What's the another pairing of the sliding window that's commonly paired with sliding window? If it's not sliding two pointers, that's what I was thinking about, two pointers. Because I guess with two pointers and sliding window, you have like different and it's usually you're looping through some type of array. Or you're either looping through an array or you're looping through a string and you're using the indexes or the sliding window to, open it to expand or reduce the window and check for certain items to be in alignment or to not be in alignment with whatever condition that's made. And with two pointers, you're like looping through the array in the same way, but there'd be like, the endpoint will, there'll be one I guess, pointer or index that you're looking for that's going to be on the beginning. One's going to be toward the end. Sometimes you'll have more than two pointers, maybe you have multiple pointers, and you're just checking, going through every index or value of the array to check for certain conditions, whether it's the maximum value of this or, see if there's any duplicates or something like that. I'm just going long-winded, but I'm just saying, like, I've been trying to do these like sliding windows and data structure algorithms or two pointer algorithms, and I still can't really do one within less than 15 minutes and get it correct. Um, and maybe I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I have to just put more time into it, put as much time into it like a part-time job, put it in for like 4 hours and just keep going through these things and maybe switch languages so I can learn how, I will know how to do it within every language. Because at this moment, I'm only doing it within PHP because there's like an interview coming up or whatever. And I think there's a possibility they might quiz me on PHP or something to that level. That's why I'm trying to like get better at this. Um, in any case, let's go into the problem question. It says longest substring with at least k repeating characters. Given a string s and an integer k, return the length of the longest substring of s such that the frequency of each character in this substring is greater than or equal to k. I read it. You know how you read things, but you didn't really listen to what you just read? Let me just read this one more time. Um, Given us a string s and an integer k. The string is s, and the integer is k. Return the length of the longest substring of s, such that the frequency of each character in this substring is greater than or equal to k. Okay, now I read. So with repeating characters. Okay, so s has three a's, two b's, and k is the one that's supposed to be greater than or equal to. So you're going to look through this string to determine if k has at least three repeating numbers. Now I'm curious if they have to be alongside each other. The longest substring of is triple A as A is repeated three times. I'm wondering if it has to be alongside each other. Now it says um, input S, A, B, 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 C, and K is 2. And the output is 5. The longest substring is A, B, A, B, B, as A is repeated two times and B is repeated three times. This is going to be confusing because I'm thinking to myself, what if there's like another character like C and it's repeated several times? This is I don't really get the logic behind example two. Example one makes sense, but let's look at the constraints. Okay, the string length, it has to be either 1 or 10 to the fourth power. S consists of only lowercase English letters, and K is either 1 or 10 to the power of 5. So the first thing I'm naturally going to think is if K is equal to 1, um, oh, well, if K is equal to 1, yeah, that doesn't really matter. What matters is the input of S. If S is there's only one, I guess, digit or character in the S string, do you just return 0? Let me put it like an if condition like that. Now I'm going to try to do this for maybe 15 minutes, and then maybe like 10 minutes or so, I will look for the answer to try to understand what I'm doing wrong. So, string length of S. If S is less than 1, um, I'll say if S is less than 1 and K is greater than 1, return 0. That's the easiest thing I could always do. Just return 0. If K is greater than 1 and S is less or S is pretty much 1, then just return 0. So that gets the easy part out the way. Now the hard part is trying to figure out how to make these connecting repeating characters, um, and determining, okay, this is repeating because they have A B B A B A B B. A is repeated 2 times, and B is repeated 3 times. And I'm questioning if, like, how far is this going to go in terms of the different type of letters, you know? Because if there was like a C in front of the A, would that mean this whole character string should be, what's the whole character string right now? It's 6. So would that mean that the whole character string should be 7? Because C is in front of A and there's a C at the end. So since there's two C's, would that necessarily mean that C will be included in the longest repeating characters? You know what I mean? That's the thing that's confusing me. Um, because if the argument was just simply what are the longest repeating characters that are coming right after the other, right? I guess my logic would be, well, we would have to have a string here. We have to have like we're going to loop through these, obviously. So let's get the string length and we'll do just something called length to get the string length of S. And I'm thinking, I'm also thinking maybe we get, since this is a sliding window here, I'm wondering if there should be two pointers. I was already talking about pointers and stuff like that. I was wondering if there should be a pointer at the start and pointer at the end and check all the characters. I think that might be the move. I think there's going to be like a left pointer and a right pointer. And the right pointer will be at the opposing end, right? So I'm going to say right, and it's going to be length minus 1. And then I'm going to have a for each loop, or for loop, I'm sorry. Let's be left, which will be 0. Um, and hmm, there also needs to be an output here too. I feel like there should be a while loop because I want to keep I want to keep the 2 pointers from incrementing. So, or I guess for the left pointer to increment, meaning it's moving forward through the string in, I guess, the left manner, and then the right pointer is decrementing. So, for example, after every loop, the left goes to the right. Maybe I should call it the right. Maybe this should be right, and this will be left. But in any point case, the point I'm trying to make is, um, yeah, I think I should just name it that because that's what it's doing. It's moving to the left, and this we moving to the right. And the point I was trying to make is after every iteration or every loop that happens, it moves one to the right. It keeps moving. And I guess the condition should be, or I guess I had to figure out what the condition should be for the right to be moving to the right, or the right pointer should be moving to the right, and the left pointer should be moving to the left. Mm, maybe it should be a while loop. I'm thinking it should be a while loop. And I'll say maybe it should be a while loop. While left is less than right, or I guess while right is greater than left. Um, I even haven't initialized what the right will be, which will be 0. And there has to be like an output. I'm just going to call it out. Something called out. And the output should just be a 0 for now. It's like I can at least get the basic stuff that I think should happen, but now I have to figure out what the conditions should be in order for the left pointer to move to the left and the right pointer to move to the right. And the thing that's like really uh, confusing to me right now is like I mentioned before with an example two. If there was a C at the start of this string, would this count as a repeating character? Would all these count as just a repeating character? You know, I'm not certain because the A B, it's not like it's a palindrome. It's not like uh, there is, if you reverse it, it will still be the same. Is palindrome the thing that's where it's like if you reverse a word, it'll be the same? I think that's what it is. That reads the same thing backwards. So that's the thing that's really confusing me. I don't understand what that really means. But there will have to be obviously like a condition that says um, if k if k well, we have to check the string. I guess we're pretty much determining if all the strings that are within this key all have, or within the string, all have repeating characters. So technically, C, whether C was put to start or C was put to, wait, no, that doesn't make sense now. Now that I think about it, because in example one, wouldn't this technically be five? I was about to say if there's any repeating character with C, whether it's in the front of the string or in the back of the string, technically it's a repeating character. But I think the condition is if it's also one of these like characters are palindromic, meaning the ABA and the BBB and the BB. Mm, I don't know, because this is repeated three times. This is repeated two times. I'm not sure. I give up. And it's like it's already under 10 minutes, so I'm gonna ask Google Gemini to give me the answer. What are they? I'm not even gonna ask them to give me the answer. I'm gonna ask what are the hints to figure out how to solve this answer. What are the key things? How should I pose the question? What are some good hints that allow me to solve this question? And it says here are three progressive hints to help you figure out the optimal approach for this, this question while giving away the complete solution right away. Hint one, identify the deal breakers, divide and conquer approach. I don't know how to do the divide and conquer approach. Count the frequency of every character across the whole string. If a character appears to have fewer than k times in total, it can never be a part of a valid string. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, wait, wait. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. I'm so stupid. So it's for any type of character, any type of letter. So if there's like several different letters, so there's three different letters. There's A, B, and C. B has it three times, and it's greater than or equal to K. I'm getting it. Okay, let me see. I don't know why I just never it never clicked in my head until like it's almost the end of the video. But okay. Why standard sliding window fails and how to fix it. If you try the standard two pointing sliding window, it's hard to know when to shrink the left boundary because expanding the window can turn a character from invalid count less than k to valid count is greater than or equal to k. The condition is strictly monotonic. To make sliding key windows work, fix a constraint, iterate over the target number of unique characters allowed in the window. For a, you know what, I think there's a method within PHP that can count all the values, all the different characters that are within a string and turn them into arrays. I forgot the name of that PHP method, but I do believe there is a method that allows you to count the number of characters that are identical and they'll give you the answer. It'll give you like it, they'll count the number of A's, B's, or whatever letters there are. Um, and I think the key would be, the letter, and then the value would actually be the number. And then that'll probably be the easiest way to determine whether or not the which one passes, if any letter actually passes K. I need to look into that. Let me just PHP method used to count characters in a string. Yeah, there is one. I know there's one. I remember seeing one. Uh, output no count same characters in a string. I think there's one. I swear there is. Hello world mode one only returns a character that appears at least once. No, no. I think this is the one. String split array count values. This is the one. Array count values. So I don't even think I need to loop it. I think I just need to, well, what I do need to do, I'm going to try to do it this way before it runs out, before time runs out. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to split the string and do array count values. And then I will do a for loop. Hold up. I think I have the answer here. So let's just call it array, which would do string split. I think it's string split like this. Or is it underscore or is it all together? No, it's okay. And then I'll do array count values. I don't think I need to. Right. And this is the array. And then I'll do a for loop here of, I don't even think I need to do left, right? I'll just do I, 0. Um, Matter of fact, this is for each loop. This probably be a for each loop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know. We could just use this as key and value. And we could just do something simple like if k, ooh, there's already a k. So we should do key. So if k is, or I should put v is greater than or equal to k, then we will put the output to be plus v. So this will go through these arrays, we'll go through the strings, split them, and count the arrays, I guess the duplicates of them. And it will output any of them where it's equal to k or greater than k. And then it will concatenate or combine all the different letters that are repeating. So this should work. And if it doesn't, that sucks. Okay, I guess I'm doing for each incorrectly. Doo-doo. How do you do for each? How do you do for each? PHP for each example. I think that's how you do for each. I thought that's how you do for each. As fruit, as key value. Huh. I'm doing that. Am I not? Oh, the V. I'm so stupid. The V. Okay, let's go. Okay, that passed. Let's submit it. Oh no. Okay. Um, Let's just look at it. Actually, my time ran out, but let's just look at the answer. Show me how to solve this answer in PHP. I feel like this was going to really make it work. The output was 0. Why is the output 0? A, B, A, B, A. Hmm. How is that 0? I don't get that. Anyways, let me look at this code real quick here. Uh, Let me see this. Well, okay. Longest substring, get the length. The base case is if k is greater than the length, return 0. If k is less than 1, the return length. Array count values, which I just did. And then I do a for each, but they do a for loop. And then they get the character. And then they have the count of the car. And they say, is it less than k? If it is, then do the left part substring of s of 0. And then I split the string by the invalid character. And wait, let me read this. Let me move this all the way over here. Oh no, I can't. Maybe I can expand this. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't allow me to. The code doesn't grow with it. That's unfortunate. Split the string with the invalid character and check subproblems. Skip consecutive invalid numbers to optimize splits. Wow, they're doing a lot of stuff. Well, next, less than length and count of S. Next, right part, return max longest substring left part K. This longest substring right part K. They're doing recursion. I would have never thought. I'm sorry, I just would never thought about this. Let me see the second one. Total unique characters, string splits. Okay, target unique. Target unique is less than total unique. And target unique plus, I'm pretty sure it's plus plus. Um, Car counts, left 0, right 0, unique account, at least K count, right less than length. Expand the right boundary, right character is S of right. If it's not set, car counts, right character, or I don't think I'm going to be able to figure this out. And I should got more time just to look into it because but I really thought I figured it out, honestly. Um, I thought like, oop, got it. Any case, I'm in it right here.